Alright, this is Ryan with LL Paintball. Okay, now what I did is I assembled the reg back onto my tank here, and I actually have it on my gun here, which is my Demon. So, and for the Demon, for this particular marker, what they actually recommend is that you run this on 550 pressure. So if everybody remembers the SMP reg, the super mid pressure reg, that ran at 550. And so what I did with my reg here for the Pro Reg, I took out 2 shims, kept in 1 shim, and that brings this pressure down to 550. Okay. Now on here, what I did, if you can actually see here, zoom in, or you can see the glare. I got about 1,000 psi. Yeah, there we go. And that's about as much as I have in my my scuba tanks. So, and I didn't put the set screws in yet. So what I wanted to show you is the actual turning. You can actually turn this with air. It's fairly easy to turn, even with 1,000 psi at 550 output. I'm not sure what that's going to feel like with a full tank, you know, the full 4,500, or even a half a tank with that, what that's going to feel like. But what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to do some videos of the different pressures. I do recall though Ray at Ninja saying that a full high pressure tank, which is at 800, and a full tank of air, this more than likely will not be able to turn very freely. So now Ninja does recommend that if you are going to adjust this at all, that you deplete the air fully out of the tank and then rotate, but you are able to with air in it if you are in a pinch. So like say, you know, you're in a game, you got about a half a tank of air left or something like that, or you know, something comes loose or whatever, you can adjust that if necessary. The silver collar, the locking collar there, this is safe to do this. It's just fine. It's not going to hurt anything, so don't worry about that. But okay, so now that it's on my gun here, what I like, you know, the way that they have this, the gauge up front, nipple in the back, down here, I like to have it straight vertical like that. I like to have the gauge up and then nipple down so nothing's digging into my wrist, if we can see that. Okay. For this particular Demon, the way that they have, you know, the threads and everything, the set screw here, as you can see, is going to be kind of in the way, in line with the gauge. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm just going to have to get as close as I can with my Allen wrench. And it's going to be, you know, I'm going to set it just like that, and it's going to be just a little bit at an angle, but it's no big deal. Nothing will dig into my wrist on either side. So that'll work perfectly. So that's pretty much the way that it looks like on a tank, and the adjustability, and a little bit of air in there, and you can see how freely it can move, even with 1,000 psi. I'll try to make some new videos with some actual more air in the tank, and see how freely that'll be able to move. Okay, so all right, go ahead and ask some questions if necessary, and I will try to answer them as best I can. And please subscribe. Thanks.